It's been months. I reached out once. It's been months. I only hear from you ever so often. I reached out once. Got burned and ignored. And now I feel kind of numb. I feel kind of numb. It's not your fault, no, I won't put that on you. We did have fun. We did have fun. It's done, it's done, it's done, it's done.
Hey. Ladies and gentlemen,
Know some niggas
welcome
that'll
back
press you if
to
you
another
dying about it.
episode.
All they do
We
is
got
free and watch John Gotti. While
the
I'm making
candle
masterpieces,
lit.
bitch, I'm body by
As you
okay,
know,
alright?
it is customary around here when the Packers get the dub, we got to light the candle, and it smells like a Packers win. Packers get another dub. All things are great in the world. And ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've all been waiting for, the hype was real around Cardinals, Packers, right? So let's build that train back up because we got the Chicago Bears going into Lambeau to face the Green Bay Packers. And right now, it is going to be the battle not only for the number one seed in the NFC, but also the number one seed in the NFC North. So this is going to be a beautiful thing to witness. And myself and Sam will be watching it play by play. And I can't wait for it to happen. So y'all tune in and watch it with us because it's going to be fun. My boy Sam will let y'all know how he feel. Will even tap in and let y'all know how he feel. But let's get the intros out the way because I'm excited and I want y'all to tune in with me and Sam. It's going to be an amazing week and an even better game. And I'm mad it's not in prime time. Come on, NFL. It's for the number one seed in the NFC and the number one seed in the NFC North. This should be a prime time game. But they did move us from the morning to the afternoons. Y'all tune in with us. It'll be a fun one. Let's get the intros out the way. I'm Wavy. And it's a beautiful day. Happy to be here. Sam, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing good, blowing out that candle that keep coming up. You know, I'm doing good. Bear down, number one in the NFC, the entire NFC and the NFC North. And I also want to say, I don't see why we battling for first place when these Packers got a tie. I don't understand this. Some got to change in this league. You got to tie. Talking about fighting for first place. I don't even understand it. Never will. Bam.
That's hilarious, man. Hey, Sam, listen, you're going to get to see enough of why we battling for first place. You'll get to see why the new owners of the Chicago Bears, Jordan Love, he just got the lease signed over from Aaron, and now it's passed over. And Jordan Love will become the new owner of the Chicago Bears. But you will got plenty of time to see my brother. But before we get into that, how you feeling, brother?
I said it before. I don't really pay attention to basketball until football season's over with. But it is official. Cardinals have been officially eliminated. Officially.
That's true. Y'all got that official elimination.
Official elimination live. So I am, I still watch the game because I'm still a fan. Let's see what we got to do next year. But, I can start watching basketball. And I did say that the Suns was going to be a 500 team, but I didn't think they was going to be able to beat the Lakers like they did yesterday. I was going to wear my Suns jersey, but it ain't that time yet. We'll wait. I'll be true to the soil and still thug it out with the Cardinals until the end of the season. You know what I mean? But hey, look, it's a new day. It's a new week. And I know Sam is high. I didn't even know you had Chicago gloves, brother. Look, you might come fully geared out when y'all go into the playoff. Like you got a helmet.
Not yet.
Okay. I was like,
oh my God.
You transforming by the week.
Hey, he gonna make me break out the poncho on him, man. I'm gonna have to break out the poncho on him, man.
Okay.
See,
okay.
I'm trying to see how
Don't do that, dog. Don't do that. Hey, you might have to lay him down for a pallet. How the Bears gonna do him Sunday?
That's crazy.
Hey, but for real though, Look, I know it's a show that you might not like it, but nah, hey, shout out to Chicago. Y'all did something that nobody expected this year thus far. Still a long season, but look, I gotta give respect where respect is due, and y'all definitely doing a damn thing. So shout out to Chicago.
Hey,
And I,
100%. 100%.
Well, I'm just a fan. The Bears, thank you for that, brother. The Bears, thank you for
Yeah.
it. The Bears, thank you for it.
And while we talking about doing something that no one's ever done, Michael Parsons, for the 5th consecutive year, first man ever to do it, 12 sacks in his first 5 seasons. Micah. All those people talking about, was he worth it? I wouldn't have done this. I wouldn't have done that. What you got to say now?
All I'm going to say is, before he came to Green Bay, those don't matter.
Hey, here's what I'm gonna tell you. He already know that NFC East, that Eagles battles, those Giants battles, those Commander battles. Oh, he about to quickly get himself engraved into this Chicago Bears Green Bay battle. And so don't you worry. We about to get it in. Let me hit the rundown real quick, man. Just let the fans know what we going through this week. So obviously we got the hot take first. Hot take is gonna be a good one. I got a real good hot take. Sam, you might not like it. All right.
It's cool.
We got Bears versus the Packers week. Obviously, we're going to talk it up a little bit. And then we got somebody that nobody saw coming, unless you were wavy back in the preseason, or even, a little bit back in the preseason. Bryce Young and the Carolina Panthers take down another top team. What's next for the Carolina Panthers and Bryce Young? And then we talk Bears win, obviously, right? Number 1 in the NFC North, number 1 in the NFC. Y'all don't know. I didn't hear the end of it from this man right here. We just didn't hear the end of it. Once it happened on Friday and it led into Sunday, it was just terrible. So, but the Bears win, number 1 in the NFC. The Packers win. Cardinals lose, 9th game. Another bone-crushing defeat. And we'll go over that. Then we'll recap the weekly pick'em. We had 6 games, and I won. I'll just come out saying I went 4-2, but Sam and O both went 3-3. So we'll recap that, and then we'll give our next take. You got the Cowboys, Lions, you got the Texans, Chiefs, and you got the Eagles at the Chargers. So another couple of great games. So let's get started at the top. All right, hot takes, and I might as well get started. Is Packers versus Bears week. So my hot take: the Bears don't make the playoffs this year. They go from number 1 in NFC now to missing the playoffs down this backstretch. You might not like it, but that's what time it is.
You know, if you wasn't a Green Bay fan, that would be like an extreme hot take. But because you're a Green Bay fan, it might be a little bit of an emotional talk. But I mean, that's a hell of a hot take.
It's a piping hot take.
That's a hot take.
Yeah, you think, and here's why. Oh, okay. Here's why. When you think about what the Bears got to go through the rest of the way, okay, right? The rest of the way, you got, and this is, listen to me, okay? They're 8-3. You imagine that there's a couple of teams there behind. I mean, I'm so sorry. 9-3. There's a couple of teams right behind them. That's not too far. Obviously, Green Bay is 8-3-1. You got the Eagles that are there, right? Obviously, they just beat them. But then you got the Lions at 7-5, laying so comfortably in their den. And then you got the Flyers there at 9-4. You got the Seahawks there. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot going on. So them missing the playoffs is a realistic thing, right? Because that NFC South is so weak. Somebody gotta go. And another hot take: Carolina beats the Bucks for the NFC South, and they go to the playoffs. That's a separate one, though, okay? But Bears at Packers. That's an L. Browns at Bears the week after they take an L to the Packers. That could potentially be I might be able to give you that, but that defense, it depends, Sam. That could be a closer game than we think, right? And then you got Packers at Bears again. That's another L. You just got to hold those, And then you got Bears at Niners. That could be another L. And then you got Lions at Bears to determine which one of them get the second seed in the NFC North and makes the playoffs. That's the deciding game right there. And I just think realistically, the Bears don't make the playoffs. Talk to me, fans. I mean, I want to know, not just because I got the green on, baby, but I just believe that this back half of this schedule is going to be a rough one for the Chicago Bears. So y'all talk to me. Do the Bears make it to the playoffs, or am I just tripping? But that's my hot take. What you got to say, Sam?
Sam, I'm gonna let Sam respond. Yeah, man. I'm gonna let Sam respond to this. Well, that's great.
Well, since we're talking about Bears, Packers, and the rest of the Bears schedule, why don't we bring up the Packers schedule? Okay, because
I knew this was coming.
We got some teams in there that's vying for the playoffs that didn't like their last couple of losses. So
Yes,
first of all, at the beginning of the season, I said we was gonna sweep the Packers. So
which was a hot take in itself. That was a hot take before the hot take was a thing.
Well, first of all, that first loss comes Sunday, right? December 7th in Lambeau, right? Then y'all go face that dangerous team up there where Terrell Davis used to work at, right? That's another L.
And I'll be there. I'll be there for that game.
Then you face us again, who just taught you one thing. Now we got to teach you another. So that's 3 losses in a row. And we ain't going to even count your bye. I mean, not your bye, but your tie, which it shouldn't be in the conversation right now because you got a tie. But then we go down there to Baltimore
Ravens,
where they very, very, very necessarily need to win that game. So that might be dangerous.
And then Vikings.
And then
Vikings, say it. And then Vikings.
And your only chance at winning one of these games is against the Vikings. So you're going to go from second to third in the NFC North, and then you out the playoff picture anyway. So that's how I see it.
So your rebuttal is that Green Bay is going to be out.
That's what I see.
Sam, but that's very typical.
That's your hot take.
That's very typical of you, Sam. You know, every time you talk about Jordan, every time you talk about anything Chicago or anything Sam don't like, it gets very emotional. You know,
and emotional. I'm just keeping it real. Like I said at the beginning that we was gonna sweep you. I ain't gonna doubt my word, and you know, I ain't gonna doubt until the fat lady come up to the mic and start humming. Then I might get a little nervous. But if there's some more time left, them cardiac bears gonna come through. I started the season saying they was not gonna be 9-8. So hey, you know, I ain't expect playoffs, but hey,
that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm
expected. But
y'all are overachieving already.
Hey, we ain't where we need to be yet. That's the problem. They showed me who they was. They say we cardiac, we gonna fight to the end. We know Jordan Love gonna have a few turnovers. You know we the best team in the NFL at taking the ball from people. So therefore, 2 L's for Lambeau.
I just feel like y'all have already overachieved.
Another revenge game against Detroit. And anybody else want to step in the way. And because Cleveland beat you, don't mean they gonna beat me.
Hey, y'all beat the Eagles. Y'all did, man.
Because we beat the Cowboys, you tied them. Okay. I'm through.
It is what it is. And again, it's Bears-Packers week. So this is going to be a very common theme here. Me and Sam are likely never going to agree again for the next 3 weeks.
So I already know we're going on these pick'ems.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Me and Sam likely won't agree for the rest of the week. So I'm not mad at it. My hot take is my hot take. Bears don't make the playoffs. And Carolina Panthers beat the Bucks and they get that final playoff spot. Or I'm sorry, they get that fourth,
I predicted that last week when you said who make the playoffs though.
Yeah, I think you did kick the Bucks out. You did kick the Bucks out, but
I think they surprised me, like y'all said, and I think Carolina, because of that defense, will sneak on in there.
This was when we were talking about Bryce Young, this was my hot take. That was my hot take that I wanted to say to y'all, was that they were gonna make the playoffs. And look at them now, man.
Resist, huh?
I had to throw the Bears. So that's a hot take. Again, in the conversation, I meant it to roll into our Bears week, right? I meant for that to happen. Obviously, we're not going to Lambeau and live streaming at Lambeau. But I got to check. Let me check my schedule. And Sam, I think we could set up a live stream where we watch the game and chat it up with the fans. And we broadcast the game, we watch it live, and we have a show. We talk our shit back and forth, and then may the best team win. We have the best. We have the better defense, and we have the better offense. We have the better running back, the better quarterback, the better DN. You know what I mean?
Who leading the NFL in rushing? The Bears.
Well, if the Commanders quarterback didn't get hurt, they'd probably still be leading the league. Hey, y'all had a great rushing week, Sam. Sam, y'all had a great rushing week.
Everything you was saying about everything was the same thing they were saying about Philly. And we walked right into Philly and stepped on their necks. Keep on talking. That train coming through Green Bay.
I think it was amazing that both of your running backs got over 120 yards rushing. That was an amazing game. And I think that was the catalyst behind y'all victory. But here's what Green Bay is going to do. Green Bay is going to make that curly hair fingernail wearing quarterback of yours that be crying on game day. We going to make that motherfucker really cry. We going to make him feel it. And Michael Parsons ain't playing.
Only thing I'm going to tell you is Philly got a better interior line defensively than you do. And Caleb didn't have to throw the ball because he was running down their throats. And that's what's going to happen at Green.
Which is exactly what I just said. We're going to make Caleb Williams beat us. We are going to make Caleb Williams beat us.
This Michael Parsons and Gary on Sunday.
Nah. Hey, I hear you. I do.
Why y'all ain't the quarterback? Because the running back keep running down our throat.
I hear you. I do. And just like to rebut, Sam, just a few things here. Did you watch the Sunday night game?
Who was running the ball? Jacobs?
No. Did you watch the Sunday night game? Because I'm gonna rebut the Packers' remaining schedule. Did you watch the Sunday night game? Yeah, Denver Broncos at the Washington Commanders at the Mariota.
I watched a little bit. Of it.
Right. Yeah. Well, that game went into OT.
Yeah.
And it came down to it. If that ball was a little higher, that ball may have been a little earlier. That could be a loss for the Broncos.
My question is, who walked out with the W?
No, for sure. And that's the thing, Sam. They've been walking out with them W's of them close games. They're on a 10-game win streak, Sam. Mm-hmm. The Denver Broncos on a 10-game win streak.
Mm-hmm. Sam. And honestly, the Washington just let Denver just have that because there was nothing for Washington.
No, nigga, Washington was trying to win that, bro. In OT, they scored the touchdown. They went for 2, bro.
I know, but they didn't have to go for 2.
So I understand that Mariota's not Daniels, but don't denounce the brother like he can't play quarterback. He's not a veteran.
No, I'm not saying that.
Absolutely
I just don't think I don't have no chance in hell to make it to the playoffs.
No, I'm telling you. Wavy talking about.
No. What I'm telling you though, Sam, is we whooped up on that Washington team at their best without anybody missing. The number 1 rushing offense, all of that. Their quarterback, they running back, everybody, Sam. And we whooped that ass.
But you tied with Dallas. Who else you?
The number 1 offense in the league, Sam. Yeah, they played a great offensive game. You know what I'm saying? We played a great offensive game. It is what it is. We both scored 41. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it is what it is, Sam. It's okay. I'm okay. I'm over the tie. Over the tie.
We played that same Dallas. That number 1 offense didn't do what they did to you. And we did to them what y'all did to them.
Yeah. Y'all, your defense had a great game. Your defense had a great game. Their offense was off. Your defense had a great game. 100%. Just like, I mean, you think about CeeDee Lamb with all those drop passes, you know what I mean, the week before. And Dallas still came out with the win, even though they were struggling a lot.
Hey, that might have been a coaching issue. It might not like it. Why
are you doing like that, bro?
Hey, look, listen.
I ain't doing no type of way. You the one bringing up drops. So I had to go there.
My bad, man. My bad.
If was a fifth, we'd be drunk, brother.
I feel it though. But I'm saying the Broncos are on a bye this week. So the Broncos get their bye. Green Bay is going to come out of a tough battle in the NFC North. And then we're going to go up to Denver. Sam,
y'all gonna lose. Y'all gonna lose to the Bears, and Denver gonna put you out your misery.
Sam, Green Bay don't lose on my birthday, bro. Anytime my
This gonna
birthday
be the worst
lands on
14th.
game day,
This gonna be a bad, sad 14th for you, brother.
we eating W's, nigga. Jordan Love is for real. We
Called
eating.
it's called what ifs. That's what
So-
that W is.
So we eating W. So I want everybody to hear it now. After we completely demolish the Bears, because there's no hope for the Bears. I mean, you think about the Bears and the moment when they like, oh, we got them. Aaron Rodgers got hurt. We took him out the first quarter. Oh, let's score all these points. And then that bad man
You know what
return
I
after
just spelled?
halftime. And, you know what I
what I
mean?
just spelled?
Come on now.
What that spell?
Hater.
I didn't know you knew sign language, Sam.
Versatile, brother. Versatile.
That's funny. But yeah, man. So here it is, man. I think Green Bay. Honestly, Sam, I think Green Bay wins in all phases.
I mean, you
I
supposed
think
to.
it's
You
going
got
to be a
enough. You got
dominant
enough.
performance.
You got enough shirts behind you to say it.
I'm just saying, I think it's
be-
going to be a dominant performance at home.
I believe you believe that, but
Yeah.
it's cool.
And I mean, I think you're even going to get some semblance of, some of those old school battles we used to have. And I think that, we're going to get some of those same results, whether either it's the Bears go up big early, Packers, storm back and upset, or it's just the Green Bay dominates in all facets. We keep it close because it's a division game, and
or y'all end in another. Nah, y'all lose.
yeah, nigga, we not tying with y'all, nigga. Listen.
lose.
One thing I saw from Matt LaFleur, all right, and I even still think some bonehead plays.
You just put him on a hot seat a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, and that why you think he did what he did to Dan Campbell? He knew he was on the hot seat. He knows that if we punt that ball on 4th and 3, and we punt that ball, or we kick that field goal and we miss it, Dan Campbell going down there to score a touchdown, and he going for 2. He knew that. And so he said, you know what? We going for it. 4th and 3, we going for it. And who we going to go to? We going to go to the hot hand. Dontavian Wicks had 2 touchdowns that game, had a huge game. Great catches the entire game. And Jordan Love just one of them, he down there somewhere, go make a play, young fella. And he all hands catch on 4th down with the defender draped all over him. Game, victory formation, Green Bay. So he out Dan Campbell. And in every instance when Dan Campbell had that devil on his shoulder and he said, go for it. Yeah, Green Bay was ready and we shut his ass down. Just saying, man. Go ahead, Sam. Go ahead, brother. I'm just telling you how we gonna get it done. And, we got Micah. He ain't gonna be able to run from Micah, bro.
Hey, Micah actually Micah playing good this year, bro. I don't even know if you even called out what he's getting recognized for today.
The reason I'm not saying anything, because I know actions speak louder than words. So, I mean, I have nothing to say. We'll be watching the game. We'll be watching the game. Hopefully, the fans tune in and just...
Sam,
it is what it is.
What actions show you that y'all gonna sweep us, though?
I don't have to have actions. I said at the beginning of the season, right?
Well, you said actions speak louder than words is what I'm saying. That's all like... Well, I mean, we're the same, basically.
I mean, the last time we played y'all, who won it?
Y'all are 9-3. We're 8-3-1.
The last time we played y'all, who won it?
We're the same.
Last time we played the Green Bay Packers. Last time the Bears played Green Bay Packers, who won it?
He's just not listening. Our record this year is the same. And Sam, I'm proud of y'all.
We don't have a tie.
I'm proud of y'all, Sam. I'm really proud of y'all because this time last year, y'all were nowhere near
from worst to first,
the top ranks. You know what I'm saying? So I'm super proud of y'all. I am, bro. And I like to see y'all growth and y'all development.
We don't need your sympathy, brother.
Yeah, listen, here's early indications. I'm gonna give you this, and then whatever it do for you, it do for you. But early indications is 68.3%. Green Bay victory.
What was the percentage of Philly victory?
The current spread is a 6.5.
What was the percentage victory of Philly?
I don't know, Sam. I don't give a fuck about Philly.
At first,
I'm not a Philly fan, Sam. I don't care.
Hey, the Bears ain't played nobody, but they played Dallas. They played Detroit. They played Minnesota. They played all these other teams that was considered the top of the NFC, right? They played all those people, right? But they say there's no chance. 80%, all the commentators, Philly gonna dominate. Philly's gonna dominate the Bears. Reverse.
Sam, I feel the same way. Sam, what do you think everybody said about Green Bay at the Lions? What do you think everybody said Green Bay versus the Lions, Sam?
I don't watch Green Bay. I don't know what they were saying. I don't know.
I don't get it. Like, I don't understand. So what are you saying?
I don't know what they were saying. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. Like, I don't know what you're looking for, bro.
All I'm saying, and keep it 100. Beginning of the season, I say 9-8. I was a little doubter. I said it was the growth year. I'm looking more towards next year.
Sam.
But what Ben Johnson told me, he said the best get better, right? And guess what happened? No matter what, those same games we was losing last year, the same game we was losing last year, we're winning this year. It don't matter how you get it, as long as you walk away with that W. Thank the referees, whoever you want to blame. Thank that drop pass. Thank all of it. We appreciate it. We'll take that W. We'll walk away with it. They doing better than I thought they would. I am deeply, deeply on the bandwagon. Always been anyway. Bear down.
Sam, here's what I want you to remember, okay? You said 9-8.
Yeah, I did.
You got the 9, nigga. The 8 is coming. Don't you worry. The 8 is coming.
We will not lose 5 games. We will not lose 5 games.
What's your current win streak right now, Sam?
6 in a row.
It's very possible, nigga. If you could win 6, you could lose 5. So, hey, the Cardinals, because we got to talk about that. The Cardinals on the skid, too.
Here's the thing. We're not getting worse. We're getting better because there was no running game. No running game. There was no running game. And as we say, we was winning despite our passing game. We had a partial running game. Now we have grown into the best in the NFL. So we still growing. Our passing game not even hit its stride yet, brother. Watch out, playoffs. That's all I gotta say.
Here's what I'll say, Sam. Here's what I'll say. Because as you like go through your schedule, I mean, honestly, Sam, you know, when you talk about these games here,
you sound worried,
y'all
brother,
should win.
You can't get off of it.
Y'all should win because you got Bengals with no Joe Burrow, right? You got Giants, you got Minnesota, you got Pittsburgh. Now, Philly is the one game that, bro, I will give y'all that. I was proud of y'all that game, bro. Because that's what we're gonna do to Philly when we
I ain't looking for no handouts. All I'm trying to do is go into Lambeau Field and root for my team. That's all I'm trying to do. But you trying to bring up the past, man. Why we keep bringing up the past? I gotta look forward.
I didn't bring up the past.
And we worried about us going 1-0.
The only thing in the past I said is that the ownership of the Bears had been passed over from Aaron to Jordan Love. That's all I said.
Hey, dog. Somebody is saying worried. They can't get off the conversation.
It's Packers versus Bears. That's the conversation. We got to talk about it, Sam. We got to pull up every stat, every point, anything. You know
I ain't got to. I can't wait till Sunday. I ain't got to talk about it.
Me neither.
I just want to see it.
Me neither.
I want to go to the next subject. I want to hear about the Cardinals. I don't want to hear about the Packers no more. I know about the Bears. You ain't got to tell me nothing.
You don't want to talk about it no more. You sound like I'm gonna start poking some holes in y'all little game plan and your little sweeping those things.
I already said we were sweeping broom with the mop. Green Bay 2025. I already said it. I ain't gotta say it no more. I ain't gotta explain myself. Sweep. I want to hear about
Ladies
the
and gentlemen.
Cowboys. I want to hear about the Giants. I want to hear about Burrow not there. I want to hear none of that. Cause Flacco play a hell of a game.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be lighting the candle live on stream. Fellas, let's jump over to it. Bryce Young. I mean, look. It's like Bryce Young coming off of a loss this team is like almost unbeatable. It's crazy. Every time they lose, they just bounce back and play an even better game. And like, it is what it is. I think when you look at Bryce Young in the victories against some of these defenses, and then even that defense against some of these offenses, I was worried that the Panthers might get scraped because they had lost their two key defenders last week. And I was worried that the Rams was going to run all over them. Well, all they did was next man up and still went off and picked off Matthew Stafford, who hadn't thrown an interception in a while, picked him off 2 times, made him fumble. They dominated that game, but the Rams could still move the ball. It was just key situations where that defense made a play and they caused turnovers. And that is a key reason that they got the victory. But it's also something that you look at and you watch over sports and you're like, if you lose a turnover battle, that's why you lose games. And that's what we saw yesterday. It was that defense was opportunistic. God
Optimistic.
damn.
Optimistic.
No, opportunistic. Like they were opportunists.
Opportunist.
Yeah, like
Okay.
damn boy. Woo. No,
Sound
but
like
listen,
you had a brain fart right
they were
there.
they were opportunistic, right? And they were going to get that ball. And it paid dividends because there were times where the offense couldn't move the ball and the offense was punting, and then they would give it back to that defense. The Rams will go down and score. Offense don't do nothing. The Rams are on a drive, turnover in end zone. And so what is going on, Sam? Did you watch the game?
Yep.
What's going on? Talk to me. Oh, what did you see, bro? And like, I mean, Bryce Young, is he gonna do it again next week? Is he gonna be able to beat the Bucks? I know you a Bucks fan. I mean, not a Bucks fan, but you a Baker fan.
I mean, like what I was watching on Red Zone. Look, first of all, I was shocked that was even again because the Rams have been dominating defense and offense all year long, and so I truly thought that the Panthers were going to be taken this week. But honestly, like you said, look, the three turnovers, they definitely made Matthew Stafford look
Human.
suspect. Yeah, it really did. But I mean, they took those and ran with them. I mean, it was a close game, literally the whole entire game. What I believe what the Rams were up. The Rams were up with the last two minutes before the Panthers got the ball back to take the lead. So look, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't see Bryce Young taking a team like this because when they started out the year, they were looking like they were just going to be the same Carolina Panthers they were last year. Now, what you trying to flex the jersey something or what?
He don't know what he doing, bro. we on to the next category. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good date right there. That's a good date this month.
The 17th? Why is the
Yeah.
17th a good one?
B day.
His birthday is December 17th.
The B
Yeah.
day. It's the B
Yeah.
day. I got this for my birthday 11 years ago.
Okay. But I didn't know both y'all birthday. Damn, so y'all 3 days,
3 days
apart from
apart.
one another. That's
Who
crazy.
says?
That
Like half our all the men on the softball team were Sagittarius.
Yeah, birthdays were like either end of November or all in December. Yeah.
That's crazy. That's
Yeah.
crazy. That's crazy. But no, again, like the Carolina, they shocked me. Like I said, they started off the season extremely soft, and they looked like they were going to be looked like they were going to be the team from last year. But their draft picks that they picked up is definitely thriving. Bryce Young, who they were trying to let go or talk bad about last year, finally starting to play some football, what he was known for. Because didn't he get benched last season? Season before, he got benched throughout because they just said he wasn't ready. And so look, I love that they believed in him still. Carolina believed in him, and I mean, he turned Carolina around. That's what I seen. But I didn't watch the whole game start to finish. It was the red zone.
Yep.
What
Go ahead, Sam.
What I'm gonna say is honestly, I was so focused on Bryce Young and the fact that he was a little guy. He's a very
Yeah.
little guy, and he have been hurt this year too. So him being able to stay on the field, which then allow his growth to really happen, and that's during this year. Because in the beginning, I didn't see it coming. I didn't think he was gonna be on the field long enough. But in saying that, I completely overlooked their defense, which I really believe that their defense is the major reason they are winning. I'm going to give Bryce Young his credit that he is showing growth, but I really lean towards that defense is the reason that they're
100%.
surprising. They're surprising this NFL this year, and they're the reason that I said that they will overtake the Bucks and make the playoffs because of that defense, and that defense is special.
I agree. I think the defense has been huge, but I think like Bryce Young has realistically been kind of hit or miss, right? But I think when you looked at Bryce Young at Alabama, it was in some of the big moments he came up clutch. And I think he was giving us a lot of that where in some of these big moments in some of these big games, he's coming up clutch. He threw for 3 touchdowns this past weekend. And then, 2 weekends ago, he threw for another 3 touchdowns. But like the Panthers, I think have surprised a lot of people. Panthers are what 7-4, 7-5, 7-5. And the way that they doing it, I mean, you look at the teams that they beat. Now, their losses are jarring. And it's absolutely insane when you look at some of the losses. They lost to the Bills. They lost to the Bills 40-9. They lost to the Patriots 42-13. The Jags 26-10 in week 1. And then the Cardinals obviously was a 5-point game. They could have got that right. But coming off of a 2-game losing streak, they dropped 30 on the Falcons, who everybody thought, man, the Falcons could probably win this division. And they dominated the Falcons in week 3, right? But then came back, got blown out by the Patriots, beat the Dolphins, beat the Cowboys, beat the Jets, got the brakes beat off of them against the Bills, right? And then they beat the Packers by 3. The Saints beat them the week after they beat the Packers. And then they turn around and put another 30 piece on the Falcons. When you thinking they about to fall off, like they come back and beat the Falcons again, put 30 up.
So
get they butt beat
once.
Yeah, get they butt beat by the Niners. And then turn around and beat the freaking Rams.
That's crazy. Yeah.
So you lose to the Niners, but beat the Rams? Insane. And this is just another great example of why you suit up and why you play the game. So
yeah, they only lost the first 2 games was the very first 2 double L.
So they had two game losing streaks.
No, only one.
Correct. No. The beginning to start the season, they lost 2 in a row.
That's it. That's it.
To start the season, they lost 2 in a row. Sam, that's the only time they lost 2 in a row.
So after that, they was every other week.
Yeah.
Win, loss.
Yeah.
They won 1, lost 1, 2, or won 3. I'm sorry, won 3 in a row, and then lost, and then won 1, lost 1, won 1, lost 1, won 1. So they only lost 2 in a row one time, which is impressive. That's impressive for anybody, honestly. I mean, you think about the Pat Mahomes stat. Pat Mahomes has never lost 3 games in a row. It's an insane stat.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. Josh Allen had it a while ago too, and Josh Allen is on that record as well. But it's crazy, It makes me think of some other great records. How many times someone has scored more than 10 points in a game, right? Him being more likely to score 10 points than anything else. But
don't even start it.
It's been. I'm just saying, over 1,000 times. You know what I mean? Since he's scored less than 10 points. The king. Anyway, but here we go. Bryce Young. Let's get it out the way. Bryce Young is going to take this team to the playoffs. Do they get that first victory? Because it's going to be a home game because they're going to be the division. Do they get that first victory in the playoffs? They're going to be the 4 seed. So they're going to be playing. They're going to either play the Lions, the Niners, probably the Bears, right? I mean, I said the Bears aren't going to make it, so probably not the Bears, but it's going to be one of those teams that's got a crazy record. It's going to be the Niners, the Seahawks, the Bears, the Lions, potentially the Packers. Like, it could be any one of those teams. Do they win that home game?
Based off of how they've been playing, it just depends on if they lose or they win the last game, really.
Do they win in week 17, right? Do they win that game in week 17? If they lose, they probably win that playoff game.
Right.
Yeah, I think they have to. I think they have to win that week 17 game because Sam, they got the Bucks twice in their final 3 games. So that's why I believe Carolina makes a playoff. Because even if Carolina beats the Bucks, they play the Seahawks the following week. So if they lose, go turn around and beat the Bucks again. So they got the Bucks. They got Saints, Bucks, Seahawks, Bucks.
So
the
if they
remainder.
beat the Bucks, then lose, they out of the playoffs because the Bucks then win a division.
But potentially, but the Bucks are 7-5. The Panthers are 7-6.
Somebody's gonna have to have a bye.
But the Panthers have a bye because they only got 4 games. They only got
So
4 games
if
remaining.
they lose 2 of those last 3, they not making the playoffs.
Yeah, Panthers are on their bye this week. They're on their bye this week.
So they got 4 games left.
Correct. So if the Bucks lose this
One more
week,
game.
if the Bucks lose this week, they're both 7-6, and then their game next week is going to be crucial. Which obviously, or I'm sorry, their game after the 14th, which is the 21st, is going to be crucial. But I think that they are going to be able to get it done. They got the bye this week. They got the Saints. I think that they beat the Saints. They let the Saints beat them last time. I think that they handle the Saints, and then they go into that Bucks game.
They might be spoilers because this is a division game.
Correct. But you got the Bucks have the Saints this week, and then the Falcons, and then they got the Bucks low-key have a softer schedule down the back. You got Saints, you got Falcons, you got Panthers, Dolphins, Panthers.
I won't sleep on them Dolphins neither. They've been.
I'm not sleeping, but what I'm saying is 5-7 Dolphins. You know what I'm saying? 4-8 Falcons, 2-10 Saints. So let's move on.
It depends who want that. It depends who want that first round pick. Hey, nobody. Well, it's a toss up between Tennessee and.
I don't know, man. Let's move though. I want to moving forward. We'll give you the option of either discussing the Cardinals heartbreaks or just talking about the Suns. We could fill this segment with Suns talk if you want.
Man, I'm a ride to it. Let's talk. Like I said, I ain't gonna talk Suns until the season's over with, right? So look, we officially been eliminated to even attempt to get into the playoffs. So Sam, that white jersey is good enough.
No.
White flag.
It's white flag. Yes, sir.
Yeah, white flag. But man, look, I'm gonna be honest to my Bird Game fans out there. Jacob.
He said it right.
Hey, he said it right. Dad said it wrong.
Dad said it wrong.
Said it wrong for a reason. Sir, your final drives, it has now cost you 5 games to the point where I feel like us fans are starting to lose hope on your play. You play amazing all the way up into the game is on the line. And the coach literally says, take me there. Right. And sir, you ain't took us there every opportunity. You have had the opportunity to take us there and you don't. You just don't. And so with that said, I can't say, I'm going to say it truthfully, I can't see him being I can't see him being our quarterback for a long-term franchise quarterback for long term. Maybe that's something that can be adjusted. But again, when you have so many opportunities to literally win the game, every single game, Bucks 20-17, we had the ball at the end. He didn't take us there. Jaguars 27-24. Literally, we went into OT. Driving the ball down because the defense stopped the Jaguars. They stopped them to at least get a field goal. Had the ball, got middle of the pack, and take us there, missed a wide open throw. Niners, I mean, look, we just got our ass handed to us by the 49ers. Seahawks as well. But the Colts cost us a game. The Packers cost us a game. So, again, our record
Micah
could
Parsons
be
cost y'all a game.
Definitely different. I mean, he holds the ball too long. You know what I mean? Our record could definitely have been extremely different. Because I think we've seen where the Colts could be had, the Packers could be had. I mean, every team that we lost to, literally, besides against Seattle 49ers, we could have had the game, but he just doesn't know how to finish the game out. So I hope with this season over with, we do some soul searching. Okay. I'll say this. I still don't really want Kyler Murray. I really don't. I mean, he's a good quarterback, but again, he gets in his own way. I believe another team, he'll go to a different team if a team wants him, because I think there's going to be some really good quarterbacks coming out this year. But I think he'll do better in a different team. But we need a young quarterback that is good in the pocket that can escape and do something. Hopefully Sanders falls out of love with the Browns and we could grab him or something like that. You know what I mean? I don't know if Arizona will accept, but we need somebody different to make way. And the rest of the team, we solid. Look, I hope we keep Campbell. But I don't know. I mean, I don't know what his contract is. We got a lot of young people on our defense. Our defense is strong. Really, is what kind of held us through a lot of these games.
Yeah.
We got a strong tight end, a good ass wide receiver. Like we got some backs. We'll have our veteran back come back, and then look, we seen Bam Knight actually doing something. So there's a lot of good that comes from losing that you see. But the very first and most important thing, if you don't have a quarterback, you don't have a team, right? You don't have a team.
So what you saying? Y'all started the season with 2 backups.
No, I mean, like honestly, I didn't know that he couldn't finish games.
He was a backup for a reason.
Hey, that is a true ass statement, sir.
That's why we was like, you talking backups? That's why.
But he can't. But no, seriously, he came out. He started playing his thing. I just didn't know where his weak point is, and now I see it. Like, you know what I mean? He could play 3 quarters extremely well, but
this is his 4th or 5th team in the last 6 years.
Final drives, baby. If you can't finish final drives, you can't be a quarterback.
Belichick got rid of him.
I mean, I wouldn't go that far. Listen, I think the Cardinals got some pieces. And I think the Cardinals,
they do.
They definitely are a few players away. I mean, the Cardinals are not a terrible team.
Everything he said is true.
Everything. Yeah. Oddly enough, that was a great breakdown. Like, I mean, that really was. And I don't mind. I love getting Kyler out of there, right? I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. I think that is a decent enough decision. And when you look at the state of the Cardinals at this point, do you go win any more games? I mean, like, you can get in the sweepstakes, get you a QB.
Get the first round pick, though. They're not.
They'll get a first rounder. They're not gonna get the number 1. Right. They're not gonna get the number 1 pick, but
what quarterback
you
still get out that's worthy?
Still get you a couple of quarterbacks out of the first round.
What quarterback you see in the draft this year that's worthy, that you feel gonna step right in and at least push them to the playoffs?
Sam, there is a lot of quarterbacks that is balling in college right now.
I just asked which one.
It depends on the style that you're gonna want to go with, but there's a lot of quarterbacks right now in college, and I think when you watch this college playoff, it's gonna expose even more great quarterback play. But you look at the 2 Heisman front runners, right? Even because I doubt the Cardinals are gonna go running back. I mean, I don't see them going running back without securing a quarterback.
We don't need no running back right now.
Y'all ain't got Connor as your starter. But
everybody always draft him an extra running back, though.
Correct. I mean, but what I'm saying is, like, solid. You think about who in the draft and, like, might go at the top. And also you got to think about which are any of these quarterbacks coming out. Some of them might stay one more year, but there's a couple of quarterbacks that are balling that can absolutely fall in there, Sam.
My question to both of y'all. In this draft, coming out of college, that you feel could come out of college and can step in AZ and say, I have a fighting chance to win a starting job?
It depends on what they do with Kyler, because I don't think they're going to give a rookie the starting job over Kyler.
If Kyler's gone, Jacoby's gone, they deal right now with their practice squad quarterback. He's the only one on the roster. Who do you draft?
Well, if he's there, shit, Ohio State quarterback. Saying could, like, absolutely step in there and play some great football. You look at, there's a couple of guys that realistically could get in there and get the job done. I mean, you look at a few quarterbacks that are mobile, that can throw the ball. You can have a few players.
To the Raiders.
The Raiders?
I got 2. CJ from NC. I seen him play, and it's been a very long time since we had a homegrown. And Sam coming out of ASU. I mean, he still rusty around, but
right, again, nigga, you don't need rusty around, nigga. Like, that's what we talking about. We're not saying go get the rusty around the edge, nigga. No, bro.
Well, I'm just saying, like, just the last games that he played, like,
you're right.
Well, no, I'm saying the last games that he's played, like at Arizona State.
Yeah.
They were a little rusty, but there are games where he comes through and he balls the hell up. That's what I mean. So like based off of the rest of the way the season looks, but there is a lot of quarterbacks coming out. I'm trying to think of old
You
boy's
said
name
from
from
NC? Cause I'll go take a
CJ
look at these guys. CJ? Okay.
CJ Bailey,
I know that
Sam
Ohio State
Leva.
guy balling.
Saying is absolutely balling for
I
sure.
know he balling.
For sure. But there's a lot of like I think there's a lot of college quarterbacks that are also, balling out. And there's gonna be a few guys, Sam. There's gonna be a few guys that are, they're
On the
not
low.
taking, yeah, like they're not the number one, the first round, or they're second round guys that are gonna step in and play some great ball. And there's some guys that do play great ball now. They just may not be on the best team. You know what I mean? So I think you got a lot. You got a lot that can happen. And I think that the Cardinals will definitely likely draft, quarterback, but you got to get it right.
How
And
much time
again, do
money
these
left
people
on
come out?
college contract, oh?
Mhm.
How many years he got left?
I don't know, but I think you figure out a deal, a trade package or something. And I mean, what are you gonna get for him? He's been hurt a little bit, and
I
that's
think
gonna
he
be the
going
biggest
I
problem.
think he going to the Raiders. I really do.
I don't know, man. I don't think the Raiders take another risk on somebody like that. Like that's what they did with Geno. And like while Geno's
Well
healthy
well
and
well
getting his ass whooped.
well, Kyler and Geno two different people. Kyler is at least he mobile.
Yeah, but is Kyler gonna be on the
Yeah,
field?
but
Is Kyler gonna be on the
he's still
field?
yeah.
Geno at
He's
least on the
still
field.
I think he's not hurt. I think he's pissed about something. I don't even think
so
he hurt.
his deal runs out on 2028.
No. Yeah, that's gonna be hard to get rid of that contract there.
230 mil.
I mean, if anybody gonna take it,
230
it would be
mil.
the Raiders. Okay. I mean, look,
Could be
hey,
Cleveland.
hey,
I'm just joking
hey.
about that. They stick
It
with
is
I
what it
really
is.
don't. I don't really know what his trade stock is, especially with so many young quarterbacks coming out and they already know his play. Like honestly, I'm not knowledgeable to be an owner or somebody that picks, but based off just seeing a lot of these young quarterbacks, even if it does take a year or two, Caleb, Bryce Young, shit, Daniels, you know what I mean? Going to like, it might take a rookie a couple years to figure it out, but at least they're a lot more moldable and dependable than getting somebody that's been in the league that is just average. You know what I mean? That's just how I look
Cardinals
at it.
might go get Kirk Cousins. They're gonna need like think about when
Kirk Cousins.
No, they will need
No,
a veteran. They're
I'm
going to need
saying,
an OG for
think
sure.
about when Kurt went there, right? After what?
Kurt Warner.
Where?
You're talking about Kurt Warner, right?
Think about when Kurt Warner went to Arizona. Took him to a Super
No, he
Bowl.
made it different.
You know what I'm
But we
saying?
had BA though.
Well,
But we
no,
had BA, which is a
for
different
sure.
coach.
But I'm thinking though that watch, they might wind up making a play to go get Kirk. And again, I don't think Kirk Cousins is like just going crazy and should like, warrant this, but they may need a veteran to mold that rookie quarterback,
No,
and
for
they
sure.
may decide to do that.
So what do you do?
I don't
with,
know.
do you do with Kyler money going to get Kirk
Well,
Cousins?
well, no, I'm not saying like they're gonna go get him, but I'm saying if we work out this Kyler deal and get somebody to take Kyler, they might look at that because I don't know where Kirk Cousins is gonna be at. You know what I'm saying? Because Kirk is not looking good at all. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, Sam. But look,
Kirk pissed off, called Penix.
yeah, but shit, they throw him in there. Hey, motherfucker, all right, go show us what you could do then since you mad. And then, oh, you mad? Like, nigga, win some games. Do something. Like, what you talking about? So I think it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. But fellas, it's that time of the week. I think Sam, me and you, I think we know what was going on. We know what happened. I think y'all had a great win against the Eagles. Green Bay had a great win against the Lions. The Lions couldn't blow out the candle. So I don't know how much we got to talk about that victory. I think I spoke enough about it. Micah's performance, 2.5 sacks.
I agree.
Micah potentially even had 3 sacks, but I just think, hey, let's do it now. I want to go out and do it. Oh, but one more thing. Just one thing I forgot. I got another 27 for y'all. Obviously, we didn't score 27, but we won on December 27th.
That's crazy.
2025.
November 27th?
November 27th. Yeah. 11.
You said December.
27. I said November 27th, 2025.
No, you said December.
Thanksgiving Day. November 20th.
That sounds better.
So, all right. So we're good. You might not like a podcast. It's time to jump into the weekly pick'em, and I'll recap the pick'em first, and then we'll run down. Sadly enough, I have yet to take the lead. I started out really, really good, with the exception of that damn Friday game. Damn it! But Thursday, Packers, Lions. I was the lone wolf. I lone wolfed it up. Chiefs, Cowboys. Me and Sam. We roll with the Chiefs, man. They got beat up. Bengals, Ravens. I lone wolfed that Bengals. And I called Joe Burrow coming back and busting up the Ravens. And Joe Burrow working his way to get into the playoffs. Friday, obviously, Sam lone wolfed it. Got the Bears victory over the Eagles. The Broncos, we all went there. And then we all went on New England. I was 4-2. Sam and O were both 3-3. New updated totals. Sam is still leading, first in the division, 47-19. I am 26-20, and O 21-25. O got to take every single pick we don't take to move forward. O, this might be a good week for you, brother, because these are going to be some tough games and they're challenging. So
I think the rest of the season is going to be challenging. Wait, when do we stop this? Are we stopping during playoffs, or are we going all the way through Super Bowl?
Week 19. I didn't. The regular season pickles, bro. We're not picking. Okay. Nah, this is the regular season. It ends on week 19, or week 18. But here we go. You might not like it, weekly pick'ems. Week 13, we got the Cowboys, the Dallas Cowboys. How about them Cowboys on Thursday Night Football at the Detroit Lions? What do you say, Sam? I'm gonna go to you first. Cowboys versus the Lions.
They're at Detroit?
Cowboys at the Lions. Yes, sir.
Wow. Them Cowboys playing some ball right now.
Yes, they are.
Detroit kind of skidding.
For your sake, you know where you need to go.
Only because they done lost one of their offensive linemen. I'm going to have to go Cowboys. I might come back and change it after a while, but I believe I'm going to go. I believe I'm going to go Cowboys because the Lions missing some offensive linemen that can't hold that line like they need to now that he's gone. So I'm going to go Cowboys.
Okay, Sam going Cowboys. Where are you going, brother?
I'm going to go close game. The Cowboys have been really good. They beat two of the Super Bowl teams. Everybody knows that. I still feel like they find their way. I'm going to go by 3. 27-24 Lions.
27-24 Lions. Okay. Sam, you're going to be lone wolfing it, brother. I'm going Lions as well. I got the Lions at home. A tough loss. Dan Campbell is going to be pissed. I also think they get in the playoffs. So to do so, they can't get a Cowboys any hope. So myself and O are going to take the Lions. Sam, you lone wolfing it with the Cowboys.
Hold on. I just got to add one more thing. The fact that the Cowboys know Philly lost, and now they have a chance to overtake them. I don't see the Cowboys losing. So yeah, I'm gonna stick with them. I think Dak is on his MVP campaign right now, and yeah, I'm gonna stick with the Cowboys in Detroit.
Cowboys in Detroit.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm gonna stick with the Cowboys.
Taking the road team. Okay, all right. Okay, you lone wolfing it, Sam. The Cowboys. Yeah, we'll talk about it after. But yeah, Cowboys at the Lions. Cowboys are 6-5-1. 6-5-1. So next game, Sunday Night Football. Texans versus the Chiefs. Who you got, Sam? Boy, that Texas defense been balling, boy.
Man, and Mahomes want to keep his playoff hopes alive. But them Texans, boy, I think the Kansas City is really done. I think they time is they down on bended knee. They at the end, they at the road.
Missed that episode.
But all that being said, I'm still gonna pick Kansas City.
What the hell? Hey, that one caught me for a left, like, bruh.
Who you got?
Nah, look, this is what I said. Like, it's about come take me there. I believe in my homeboy that Shannon Sharp always just said. And look, when you put him against the ropes, like, he does figure that shit out. And I know it hurt him hard for him to lose against the Cowboys. And so he knows he got to win it out the rest. And so I think we're about to see top-tier play from a top-tier quarterback. So I'm going Chiefs. I'm going Chiefs 30-24. I'm gonna go by 6.
The Chiefs scoring 30 against that defense. Listen, for everything that can be said about how great, Pat Mahomes is and, the things that he's doing, let me tell you, man, it's looking like a changing of the guard. But even as you think about that, you're like, well, okay, who gonna take it? Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson. Who gonna take the damn thing? And it seemed like
He's not that
nobody
old.
want to take the baton. And so Joe Burrow, is he gonna come out of the dark and win these last couple of games and, take over and dominate? But nobody wants to take the baton. Nobody. So you gotta go Pat Mahomes. I don't understand. How could you not go Pat Mahomes? Pat Mahomes' team, I think they're gonna come in. I don't think they're going to dominate that Texans defense, but I think that they're going to play good enough ball and they're going to shut CJ Stroud in that offense down. Even though I think Nico Collins is a freaking stud, I think that they'll find a way to get it done. So I'm going to also go Chiefs. Sunday Night Football, Philadelphia Eagles versus the Los Angeles Chargers. Who you got, Sam? Goodness gracious, these games.
Man, got my chest beating over here. Chargers versus Philly. Chargers don't have that type of running game that the Bears got. Chargers got a stout defense, though. I think Philly got exposed. That's a tough one.
Mm-hmm. Some good games, man.
Chargers versus Philly.
It could go either way, really.
We got old Harbaugh over there. Did the Chargers lose their last game? I wasn't paying attention.
No, Chargers won.
Who they play?
The Raiders.
Hell, I'm going Philly.
Can't say I'm losing 3 games.
Listen, there's something to be said about this Chargers team. And I feel like y'all were kind of there and y'all were saying it early on in the season, especially that coach, Harbaugh. I think that this is the moment that they show their dominance and that they show, man, we can compete to beat some damn teams. And I also think the Cowboys are going to make a little run here and the Eagles are going to help them. But I said something a couple of weeks ago. Green Bay didn't get the job done, but the Eagles are still fluttering and the Eagles are still the Eagles. If they can't, their quarterback came out. The leader of your team came out and said, we need to find an identity and we need to stick to it. I don't care who it comes from or who does it, but we need to do it. AJ Brown, 143. AJ Brown, 143 receiving yards, 2 touchdowns. They lose the game. So what are we saying? If we don't just win ugly or run the ball and have terrible passing stats, we can't win games?
You know what he's saying? We need to
Let me
go to
make my
AJ
pick.
Brown
Let me
more
make my
often.
pick. 100%, Sam. The offense moves when you throw the damn ball to AJ Brown. I don't think that they're ready to accept that, and I don't think they're going to figure it the fuck out. So I got to go Chargers. I'm going to go Chargers, and I think they're going to win, and I think they win by 10. So let's recap. Recap it really quick.
We ain't got Monday night yet.
That's the Monday night game.
That's Monday night.
That's
Yeah.
Monday night.
The Eagles Chargers. It's only 3 games, brother.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, wait a minute. I'm going Philly. All right.
This nigga. So let's recap. Thursday night, we got Cowboys, Lions. We got Sam lone wolfing it with the Cowboys. Myself and O taking the Lions. You got the Texans at the Chiefs. All 3 of the you might not like it hosts we're taking the Chiefs. We believe in Mahomes. We got Eagles versus Chargers. O and Sam are taking the Eagles. I'm lone wolfing and taking the Chargers. Again, 27-19 for Sam, 21-25 for O, 26-20 for me. You might not like it. This is another installment, episode 21. Thank you for tuning in. Ladies and gentlemen, this episode will be available on YouTube. Check us out. And like I said, we working out this game. Packers, Bears, smell the damn candle. You might not like it. We
All right, fellas.
It's done. It's been. I wonder if I cross your mind. You could throw me a rope for a start. If you don't wanna be tearing me apart. There's only a little hope left in my heart. There's only a little from you ever so often. I reached out once, got burned and ignored. It's done, it's done. It's been months, I only hear from you ever so often. I reached out once, got burned and ignored. And I was the surgeon's tool, I was the scalpel, I was the pool of blood at your feet, and you felt depleted, and I would be made a fool if we continued. I know that this venue is quite nice, it's good to see you. It's been months, it's been months, it's been months. I wonder if I cross your line. It's been months. I wonder if I cross your mind.